an active shooter situation. The local police have reported multiple people are injured, and the shooter is not in custody at this time. The police are urging people in the area to secure their buildings and shelter in place. Obviously, this is unfolding as we speak. I want to bring in former ATF Special Agent in Charge, Jim Kavanaugh here. Jim, unfortunately, here we are again talking to you about another active shooter situation. Shooter not in custody, multiple people injured. We're looking at some video here from the scene. What are police on the ground likely doing right now to get this shooter in custody?
Well, they've got to set up their command post right there in the street. You see a lot of officers here with their tactical gear on. They've got the job. Their task today is, locate, isolate, and eliminate the threat. They've got to find the shooter, and right now they don't have him. We don't know if they have him located or not. But what they've got to do is locate him, and hopefully that comes from citizens in the building nearby who have heard the shots or see the person, and they'll call 911 to help the officers locate him. Once they locate him in a room or a building, they can isolate him, squeeze him down, get the perimeter secured, and then they can evacuate behind him. So they got to locate him and then evacuate behind the officers, and then they can deal with the threat, eliminate the threat by arrest, or if they have to shoot him, or if they can talk him into surrender, whatever. But so that's the process that the on-scene commanders have to deal with.
This is a heavily trafficked area. Right now is lunchtime. What's the biggest concern here on the ground for the people to stay safe near the scene?
Yeah, well, a guy in a building like that, in downtown Atlanta, Lindsay, we've all been around Atlanta a lot, and, getting a high-rise building can bust a window out, can be shooting people on the street if he loses targets inside, if people run and hide. Of course, officers can deal with that, but the question is it takes time. So you have to, he can get off shots at pedestrians on the street a block away or 2 blocks away if he has a rifle. So it's a very, very dangerous situation at the moment in downtown Atlanta. Everybody in that area has got to really lay low, get hidden, don't be peeking up through the windows.
So eerily familiar to so many situations that we have been in recently. Right now we're showing you a map of where this is taking place. I mean, we have, Highland Park last summer, that parade, July 4th parade on a city square. And Jim, right now as we're looking at the screen, these are new pictures that the police department there have tweeted out of the suspect here, the person that they're looking for. You can see here that this is taken via surveillance video, and we see a suspect here in a face mask and a hoodie. Looks like maybe some kind of backpack around the front of them. Doesn't necessarily look like tactical gear. And I'm not also certain if we necessarily can see the weapon or if it's sort of camouflaged against the dark pants. But Jim, as you look at these images here, what's standing out to you?
Yeah, I can't really tell about a weapon there, Lindsay, but he could have a handgun if this is somebody who's shooting. A handgun could be in the bag, could be hidden there by his jeans. I don't see anything in his left hand, so he might have hidden it by the bag. The bag, though, looks heavy, maybe full of ammunition. Maybe he has a handgun, but, that's still, you can kill a lot of people with a handgun. The killer at Virginia Tech had 2 handguns and he killed 32 people. So don't discount the deadly effect of a handgun in proximity to people trapped in a building.